In a distant green land, there lived an inventor who amazed everyone with his creations. His name was Roni, and he loved inventing new things every day. Roni had two eager apprentices who were always ready to learn. One day, Roni and his apprentices decided to invent a machine that could change time and place. After weeks of hard work, they finally finished the machine. Roni tried to convince his apprentices to test it out. "Use the machine," Roni said, "but I need to stay here to bring you back." At first, the apprentices hesitated, but Roni's reassuring words gave them courage, and they stepped into the machine. Roni started the machine, and suddenly, bright lights and strange sounds surrounded the apprentices. They clung to each other, closing their eyes in fear. After a while, the journey ended, and the door opened. When the apprentices opened their eyes, they couldn't believe what they saw. In front of them was a magical land with a pink sky and fields full of candy. Curiously, they stepped out of the machine and began exploring this colorful world, but after a while, they felt as if someone was watching them. When they turned around, they were astonished. Standing before them was a giant dinosaur with pink wings, smiling at them. "Hello, my name is Dani," the dinosaur said cheerfully. The apprentices played with Dani for hours, laughing and enjoying the wonders of this strange but wonderful land. But unfortunately, it was time to go. When Dani realized they were leaving, he became very sad. The apprentices couldn't bear to leave Dani behind, so they decided to bring him along. They returned to the machine, traveled back home, and when the door opened, they expected to see Dani with them. But to their surprise, Dani had turned into a plush toy. Roni asked the apprentices what had happened and why they brought Dani with them. The apprentices explained everything, but Roni didn't believe that Dani was a real dinosaur. Determined to prove it, the apprentices decided to take Roni back to that magical land. They started the machine again and returned to the land with the pink sky. This time, Roni was with them. When Dani saw them, he came back to life, and Roni watched in amazement. From that day on, Roni became a believer in miracles. He couldn't wait to continue his adventures with Dani and his apprentices.